What's up, everybody? So today I'm doing an honest review on Killstrain. So Killstrain, exclusive game on the PS4, and it is a mobile-like type game. If you don't know what a MOBA is, MOBA stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. Some games that would be similar to it would be like League of Legends, Dota, and Smite. If you haven't played those games, it's just pretty much like a multiplayer game, and you control only like one character. You don't control anything more than that, just like one champion. So in Killstrain there are like 3 main roles, and that would be mutants versus humans versus humans. And there's actually, in every game, there's 2 teams. That would be blue and gold, or yellow, whatever. And the main story in Killstrain would be the strain has emerged in our world, and mankind is keen to exploit its power. Mercenaries and mutants take sides in an epic confrontation. Will you help protect our world from the strain or exploit its resources in the name of power and personal gain? Sounds really cheesy in my opinion, but let's go talk about like the mutants. So in every game there is like 12 players, and of the 12 players only 2 of them are mutants. And there's actually only three champions that you can choose from that are mutants, so it's kind of like the selection is non-existent, and you only get to start off with 1. And I will say that kind of difficult if you want to like purchase more champions, because each champion costs about 6,000 to 9,000. It's hard to rack up like the in-game money, because each game that you do play, you only earn about 140 points. And you know, if you do the math, that means you have to play at least like, I don't know, 60, 50, maybe 50 plus games, if some. And they have like missions and stuff, but that like barely gives you any points and stuff. But there is one thing that they do, which is they what is it? So if you want to play like a new champion, you can actually spend about 300 points, and for 1 game you get to try out that champion, which is, I guess, pretty cool, I guess. Anyways, sorry, got off topic. But yeah, there's literally only 3 to choose from, whereas if you play as like the humans, I believe there's around like 10 or so. You have a lot to choose from in comparison to if you want to play as the mutants. And I don't know, I feel like they need to really update that. Alright, well, in this like overview or review, I'm not gonna go into like the mechanics of each champion, but I just want to speak of the good and bad of this game and that has brought to the table, and then, you know, just give it like a rating. But let's talk about the things that I do like before I go into the depths of the downsides of this game. And I already mentioned some downsides unintentionally, but let's carry on. So the game is free to play, which is nice. The graphics, they're okay, they're not bad, but I think they're barely good. They're okay. They're okay. I mean, it's pretty good for a free game, so you can't ask for too much. I want to say 9 out of 10 games, the game is smooth, meaning that there is no lag. I have like maybe like in 1 out of the 10 games I'll experience lag, which in my opinion is pretty good. Technically it's not a free-to-play game, but because like I mentioned earlier, is you can essentially play any champion that you want with a cheap trial air quotes price, and it doesn't really cost a lot of points. And what else? Has good replay value, I would say. I think because each round it's like very random. I mean, it being random can be good, but it also can be bad because you don't know what you'll be playing. How do I explain this? So you don't really get to choose like what team you want to play on. Like right when you go in, right when you start to hit play, it automatically takes you into a queue cycle, which is really annoying, and that's what I actually don't like about it. But let me go into depth into that in a bit, and let me talk about maybe a little bit more things that I do like. I think it's really good that the game is always updating, so you know it's just kind of good to know that the game developers care and want to improve the game, even though it's not like a big title. Each game takes about as long as 5 minutes to 20 minutes max. You can't exceed 20 minutes because once 20 minutes has passed, the strain automatically wins, and the strain is actually the mutants. So the main objective is like if 20 minutes pass, strain wins, or if or if the humans end up taking over the strain's base, or vice versa. Let's see. And now let's go talk about like the things that I don't like about this game. Is playing as a mutant. I tend to get like a lot of DCs. I'm pretty sure it's just because people just don't really like to play as a mutant. I mean, there's only 2 of you, and it's pretty much versus 2 other teams. And what always ends up happening is that sometimes if the other 2 teams are smart enough, they're both just gonna gang up on you, which is pretty much just 2v10, which really sucks. Like I kind of mentioned earlier, I just don't really like that you can't choose whatever you want. So you can't choose whether you want to be a human one round or if you want to be the mutant the next game, because there isn't really like a lobby system, and I really think that they need to implement that. And I believe, hold on, let me see. So if you really want to play like to play as like a mutant in one game, your chances of playing like that mutant is like 2 out of 12. You have a 2 out of 12 chance, and I think it's like 1 out of 12 chance. Yeah, it would be 1 out of a 12 chance. And 1 out of 12 chance, which is roughly around 8%, which really sucks. If you really want to play as like a mutant, you have an 8% chance, because humans, there's like 2 human teams that consists of 5, so you know 2 times 2 equals, you know, fucking 10, and then you know there's the other mutant, so that equals 11. Boom, 1 out of 12. Boom. All right. I really think they should develop like a lobby system so you can choose like who you want to play as and what role, and
level up.
Another thing that I think that's, I don't know, that I don't like is that there's only 1 game mode. I feel like the game should have like a local multiplayer mode. I believe a lot of people like that, and I think to have it where you can choose to play as like a human or the mutants, and you can either play against your friends or with them against like AI. Also, that's another thing I don't like. One thing that I think that the game is lacking is that you can't play with others, like people that are on your friends list. So I have like a lot of friends on my PS4 that I know, and the game doesn't allow you to invite anyone in game. So that just really sucks, because playing games with friends is always more enjoyable. I believe that's the biggest flaw in this game. besides everything that I previously mentioned. I know I wasn't going to talk about the game mechanics, but I just want to touch a little bit on it. I think the game mechanics in this game pretty good. I think they're actually pretty good compared to everything else in the game. But let's see, overall with everything I said, I think I rate the game a good 2 out of 5. I think 2 out of 5 is pretty good. Like, in my opinion, considering this is like a free-to-play game and I did not spend any money on it, but I would definitely raise this score to a good 4 out of 5 if they fix a lot of the things I've said. So if they fix to have a lobby system, and also to have it where you can invite your friends. I want to say in game, so you can play on the same team with them. I just think that would be a lot cooler, and that would make the game a lot more enjoyable. So overall, Killstrain 3 out of 5. Hold up, JK, not 3 out of 5, 2 out of 5. I don't know why I gave it a better grade in that last moment, but yeah, 2 out of 5. It's, it's not a bad score. Could be worse. I think they did pretty well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll see you guys next time. I know this video is totally different than the videos I have been doing. It's just, I've been playing this game a lot, and I just want to do like a small review about it. Alright, so peace out. See you guys next time.